Hi, my name is Mohammed Abdulla Belhoul, Al-Flasi, and I'm currently enrolled in Dubai Men's College. I have taken up into the IT networking subjects mostly, since I love IT. I love the concept of networking, and so that's the major that I'm hopefully going for. About my health, the general idea about my health is I'm mostly fit, but the problem is that I have gained some weight throughout the past months. Now, throughout the semester in my physical education classes, I've had about two body analyses, sorry, and the first one I weighted at about 76 kilograms, yeah, and on the second one I have weighted 79. Now I have gained some weight. My fitness score went higher, but it has its positives and it has its pros and cons. For example, I have gained weight, but this weight sooner or later will be changed to muscle, so it will help me gain a better body physique, hopefully. I've stopped some protein intakes since it does increase a lot of your weight, and that's just about it. I won't take any more since this is the weight I want to be at. I want to now just train and get my muscles, that's all. And well, many other things changed. For example, my weight hip ratio has gone just a little bit higher, and but my percentage of body fat was over a bit before, and now it's gone up a little bit more. My muscle mass has grown by somewhat a little amount, and my weight increased a bit, but hopefully it's all just for a better physique later. Now my weight mostly changed because I have been slacking off from the gym. I haven't been going on my diet a lot, but since that's all to get a certain weight that I could work on, since I want to get more so I could grow even more. Now that's why the weight changed anyways. That's also why the waist also changed. Now there were many things that didn't change, but one of the most important things is the protein itself, since my protein intake stayed the same, or not the same, it has grown just a little bit more, and that's what worries me, since I have stopped my protein intake a long time ago now. It's been like 2 months, I think, yeah, since I've taken protein. But that's a good thing, since it increases your body mass by a lot, not just your muscles but also your fat. So I've seen that as a bad thing. Once you get your muscles, that's it, you don't want any more protein. But it has increased, and I found out that that's due to my fish intake. I've eaten a lot of fish throughout the past days, usually in the morning also. So I think that's why my protein intake. Now, in my physical education class, I have been given a task to do, which is to go to a site called MyFitnessPal and put in a schedule for my own diet plans and follow that schedule. I have been following that schedule for some time now, but some of us can't always do the exact same thing every single day. Now the problem with it is that you can't always find the kind of food that you want to eat, and even if you did, you'll stop eating it at some certain time. For example, I love fish. I love eating fish. I don't love eating it every day. See what I see? The problem is, you love something, you just can't do it every single day. You'll eat this sometimes, you'll eat this sometimes, but you can't always find a different amount of things that you could always try out. Now the problem is, Well, you can. Some people just can't stick to the diet all the time. Now, I have used the diet decently till now. I've eaten well on my diet schedule. I usually drink orange juice in the morning, simply 100% fresh, of course, and I usually well, I don't eat lunch with any rice. Of course, I don't. I'm not a fan of rice being in your diet, actually. It's not that I don't like rice, but it's not for diet, in my opinion. Unless you have certain rice that is for diet, that's not really rice. There is no taste. So I prefer plain chicken, roasted chicken, or Caesar salad with decent diet dressing, mostly for lunch. And for dinners, steak. I usually always eat steak for dinners. Steak, without any sauce, no mushroom sauce, none of that sauce, just plain steak with some grilled vegetables. And that's mostly what I put in my diet plans. There are more, but these are the basics, daily things that I like to eat. I sometimes eat egg whites at breakfast, but that you'll find that in 1 day per 3 days, maybe. Well, about my calories, my intake of calories per day, well, it ranges from 577 to 590 maybe. It's usually 577 on the days that I only drink orange in the morning, and it's 590 in the days that I eat egg whites and oranges, or only egg whites. So without orange, it's 580 maybe. So that's mostly the range of how many calories, my calorie intakes throughout the days. Mostly a description about the things that I liked in my physical education class is almost everything. Almost. I've liked the teacher. I've loved the subject itself. It's all about memorizing, very little understanding, but the subject itself is something I love. I love playing football. I love exercising. I love sticking around with my friends, playing a game that I want to play, instead of studying something I don't want to study. For example, this course, to be honest, it's taught me a lot. Taught me more about my body than I know about myself. I've learned muscles, I've learned bone structures, I've learned the bones themselves, I've learned what things I should eat, what I shouldn't eat, what I should eat in this condition, what I shouldn't eat in that condition. And these are mostly the things I love, since this is a game to us. We play football, we do some stretches, and in the end, we actually gain something. We gain a physique that's amazing, we do something that we love. So I wouldn't say that there are many things that I hate. Now there aren't many things that I hate, but there are some things that you hate that take a longer time. For example, I love playing football, but I don't like the 30 minutes warm-up that comes before. It's a good thing. I'm not saying it's not. It's an amazing thing before every single game, but it's not something that I like. That's all. I like 10 minutes stretching, for example, then play football. But of course, if you do more, that's good. But I'm not the kind of person that likes to just keep on stretching for 30 minutes, waiting for, just keep on waiting. It's not. It's a good thing, but it's not something I enjoy, to be honest. That's the only thing I hate. Now, there are many changes that I'd like to do in my life, but mostly one of them is get a very good physique and go into more sports. Now, to get a very good physique, I'd have to improve myself. I have to get motivated. I have to do things that I don't want to do and still affect me. For example, I go to the gym nowadays not because I enjoy it, because I have to do it. But if you could find exercises that you actually enjoy, for example, football, you could go play football and enjoy it. You could mix martial arts, I'm going into that too. It's something that you want to do. If you go into that, and that's what I'm hoping to do, go into a sports that I like to do and do it daily. Since I'm going to go there, not so I could finish, but so I could stay and do even more. So it becomes like a game to me, something I like to do. That's when you really, really, really get motivated. And that's what I'm hoping to improve in my lifestyle in the future, hopefully. Thank you for listening, and I'm Mohammed Abdulla Belhoul. Assalamu alaikum.